Hello.
Hi. Hi.
How are
Hi.
you? Welcome.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you?
Perfect. Yes. Yes, I can.
Nice to meet you. How do I pronounce your name? Kirsimarja?
My name is Kirsimarja. Just one question. Do you just see me very part? Should I sit?
No, you are well centered. Maybe
Am I too close?
stay in the position you will be. If you can just move the screen a little bit, the camera just a little bit, so your head is not cut.
I can't. I will sit. I have a big screen and I will sit. I think it will be better. Okay.
No, it's better the other one.
Oh, the other one was better.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because now I see you like this, like
Odd.
this. I see you like this. In the other way, I saw you like this. And so it's okay if you can just, okay, let's see.
Yes, I can't see I just see myself part. No, okay. It should be okay.
That's okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
very good.
perfect.
Okay.
So just to remind you, this is very simple, 15 minutes. We will just do very conversational. And I will right now go and send the signal.
I just shut my phone so it doesn't ring.
I will
Okay.
begin configuring the signal. Sometimes it gives an error. If it happens, I need to close the Zoom and open it again, okay? I'm trying to do it right now. Let's see. Just for you to know, we are recording as well in local, so we can, if anything happens, send it again. Okay. Now we are ready to stream. Kirsimarja, no? If I say Kirsimarja, is okay?
It's perfect. Kirsimarja, yes.
Kirsimarja Blomqvist.
Yes, okay? Blomqvist. Yeah, that's good.
Blomqvist.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let's see. Toward integrating trust in open innovation. Let's go live.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome today. Happy Open Innovation Thursday, everyone. This is, as you know, one of my favorite moments of the week because we are talking 15 minutes conversation with an expert about open innovation, and not only any general expert. We are talking every week with authors from the Oxford Handbook of Open Innovation. My name is Marisol Menendez. I'm an open innovation practitioner, enthusiast, and fangirl in general. I dedicate my life to open innovation and ecosystem orchestration. I also wrote a chapter in this book, but I'm learning so much in this journey that we are going week by week. Now we cannot believe it, that it's already week number 13. What began just as a casual conversation with Agnieszka Radziwiłł. And today we are super happy because we have our amazing guest, Kirsimarja Blomqvist. Welcome today. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you, Marisol. And I must say that this is a wonderful initiative that you are running. It's really great. A visitor every week from the handbook. This is great. Thank you.
This is amazing. Thank you very much. I think we are learning a lot how to, from these small bite-sized conversations of open innovation. And that's one of the reasons it's amazing having you today. So I always like to connect and get to know our guest a little bit. So let's begin with the traditional question. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you?
Okay, thank you. So my name is Kirsimarja Blomqvist, and I come from Finland, from Lappeenranta, where I work at the technological university, but at the business school, LUT Business School. And I work here as a professor for knowledge management. And actually, I've been here for a long time. Before that, I was working for industry, for small high techs, large corporations, and and also public sector, and still very much working with the industry. But in a way, this university is very much my home university. So I've enjoyed staying here a lot.
This is amazing. All the way from Finland, you're connecting today, North Finland?
This is southeastern part of Finland, basically where the map is blue, because we have a very large, beautiful lake, Saimaa, where the university is next to that.
This is amazing. Well, this is one of the things that we are learning throughout our conversations. This book is an exercise of open innovation in itself, because we have people from all regions, all kinds of backgrounds, different areas of study. And today I'm very excited because this is a topic very close to my heart. By the way, I once did a conference in Finland, but in the north, about trust in open innovation. And this is a topic that I'm very interested about. So today we are talking about chapter number 13. The title is Toward Integrating Trust in Open Innovation. And you co-authored this chapter together with Pia Urmelina and Anne-Laure Mention. Is that right?
That's right.
Perfect. Can you let us know how did you came to write this chapter and add it to the book?
Okay. The story goes back to Henry, because he was visiting my university and we were talking about trust and the work that we are doing, also about these new digital forms of organizing different actors together to innovate and co-create knowledge. And he said, why don't you submit a proposal for the book? And I said, of course, this would be really, really nice. And then I contacted Pia, whom I know from very long time, because actually I recruited her many years ago to my university when we were having this multidisciplinary research center, and she was a young, bright student, and now she's a professor, well-known professor in innovation. And then Anne-Laure Mention, her I know because of her work in open innovation, and then actually with her we are supervising right now a PhD student together. So these linkages, they go back and forth, but it was very natural to invite Pia and Anne-Laure to this chapter.
This is amazing. Also, by the way, I must say, an all-female chapter. I'm proud and excited because there's so much talent there in the open innovation world. Well, having said that, let's dig in. Let's open this chapter. What's the chapter about?
So it is about trust. So because it was quite curious that we know that trust is important for innovation. It's very important for open innovation, right? Because there's a lot of uncertainty, there's risk, and it's because it's open, everything is not closed and controlled. So it is about trust. And also because innovation in general, you don't know really what you get before you get there. And you have to co-create the value before you can capture. And we realized that despite all of us being long involved in open innovation from one perspective or another, it seemed like a lot of literature was touching upon trust, but not really going more in depth into the trust. And in a way, I think we have like different research communities. I'm also involved in a very wonderful community of trust researchers because we have this, it's called FINT, First International Network on Trust. And we are over 700 people. And we also quite recently, we organized now in the southern part of Finland, in Helsinki, a conference on trust. But so we have this other community of scholars who are working on trust. And then we have a community, open innovation community working on innovation. But of course, these two communities, we should try to bring them together. And that was the idea of how to work with this chapter and hopefully provide some basis also for the scholars in open innovation to go and look more of the trust in open innovation.
Very, very interesting. I didn't know there was such a big research base around this. I wonder anyhow, coming back to that time when I did this conference also, we were discussing the definition of trust. No, I don't know if you can tell something about it. And we also said there are differences between trust and reliance, maybe, you know. So what do you have to share about that?
Right. So actually, the concept of trust is something that has been discussed for a long time. I wrote a paper, I think that was the first paper when I entered the university, which was called The Many Faces of Trust, because it really has many faces, because it is a multidisciplinary topic. It's like an innovation. It's a phenomenon that many different scholars are interested about, and they come from different perspectives and with different theoretical glasses, so to say. So basically, I think right now we have 73 definitions, so it's a lot, less than for the culture, other concepts, but still basically most of us, we agree that in order, that trust is about the expectations. It's about the expectations for other people or products, processes, organizations. And it is also about the willingness to be vulnerable because of these positive expectations we have towards others. And then also when we evaluate if we are willing and able to trust these others, we often in the context of work, organizing, innovation, we look for the ability, basically the knowledge and competencies that the others have, but then also we want to understand also the benevolence. So how they would use that competence. Would they use it only for themselves or also in the innovation for value creation and for others? And then there's basically these three elements that are very well accepted: the ability, the benevolence, and the third one is integrity. Meaning, like, for example, if you have innovation situation with different actors, how do they treat them? Do they treat them fairly? Do they do what they say? And all of this. So it's also about ethical aspects in the innovation, and trust. It has also very much that element.
This is incredible. I wish we had like 3 hours just to ask you the first question. But well, I also was engaged in the description of the chapter. It says this is usually associated with the human dimension or the human side of open innovation. And of course, we're talking about human traits here, no? Trust, reliance, fairness, and all these things, but how do we connect it to the theory of open innovation? And I think, of course, this is the basic dynamics, because at the end, open innovation is about collaboration and building bridges among individuals who connect organizations, no, to create value. So there's this going a little bit beyond the human dimension and connected to the innovation implications, no?
Yeah, I think that individuals are always extremely important. So we have individuals who start to collaborate, who take care of the issues, who negotiate, who settle conflicts, and all of that. We should never forget that. But in addition of these more or less trustworthy individuals who are evaluating other individuals' trustworthiness of how much they want to share or commit themselves, for example, it's also, as you say, it's not only the human side, but it's more like these systems that we have to understand when we want to build trust. And increasingly, it's socio-technical systems. Like, for example, now we are working, or we're talking in technology-mediated context. And then if we create something new, if we would be in the different organizations in the open innovation sense, we could be working on digital platforms. And then new questions come, more technological aspects also, and if we can trust those or build trust in those.
Wow. And this, of course, connects with the ecosystem dynamic. So, because at the end, this is the systematization. And I think this is one of the challenges we have nowadays, because we have increased complexity, size, and speed of these interactions. And so I figured that this brings also maybe complexity to the trust dynamics, no? Maybe.
Yes, you are so right. And I think like I think we would like to see more ecosystems, but they are quite challenging to build. And I think we have to be able to build strong trust And it's not only about individuals, even though individuals are critical, but we have to understand more of these system elements or technological elements or institutional impersonal elements of trust, so we can build really stronger foundations for ecosystems. And I think we are struggling a little bit with that. It's a very fascinating topic. It's something we definitely need for society to solve different problems. It's no organization is an island, right? But to build these really, it's really about orchestrating and facilitating also trust, to kind of to get it embedded in the systems.
Wow, this is such an interesting topic. You know, we in my area of work, we are learning that, for example, these European policies to provoke collaborations that are deploying all across Europe, in the implementation of these collaborations between organizations, industries, partners. I think in terms of contracts, IP, knowledge sharing, value sharing, we also need to articulate the trust dynamics to make it grow. And this is one of the challenges. I want to keep talking to you. I think I will reach out because we have many good questions to move forward. For now, we reached our 15 minutes. I would just like to ask you any final thought, call to action. I know that you are also looking into future research that we need in this area. Anything you want our viewers to take home with them?
I hope that they would have a chance to look of the handbook, because it's a wonderful resource as a whole. It is amazing for students, for practitioners, for scholars, kind of looking for different aspects of open innovation. And for our chapter, we also made a kind of a synthesis of a table of how open innovation scholars could look into the different aspects of trust. And they are quite nice references. And maybe finally, I would like to say that something where I see as scholars and practitioners, we might want to look for more dynamic forms of collaboration. And myself, I'm trying to understand, but also build these basically these temporary digital ecosystems or organizations, because we have different problems, different opportunities, and we need to bring different actors together. So that's the direction that I'm trying to move forward with my research group.
This is very interesting. And of course, connecting the human dimension with the digital tools and all this infrastructure, which is...
And AI. We need to also, actually, what we try to do, we try to see how AI could build trust. So we try to understand how we could use it in building these collaborations.
Wow. It's such a discovery and such a mind-blowing conversation. Really, I thank you so much. It's inspirational. My head is buzzing. I'm sure that all our viewers are also like writing down all these ideas. We have so much work to do and many good conversations to come in the future. And I for sure will reach out to you to keep the conversation rolling.
Thank you for your very kind words, Marisol, and hoping to meet you soon, maybe at the Academy of Management or Open Innovation World Conference. Let's see, but I hope to see you also in person.
Thank you very much, and thank you for your time, and see you everybody next week, where we will be talking about chapter 14. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.